Have you ever noticed how some people can sit quietly, sip tea, and just exist, while others, often the brightest minds, can't stop planning, analyzing, or replaying every interaction from the day? If you're intelligent, this might feel familiar. You're not lazy. You're not anxious. You're wired differently. Here's why. Highly intelligent brains operate like high-powered engines. They're constantly processing, analyzing, and running simulations of reality, sometimes hundreds of scenarios in a single minute. It's not intentional, it's involuntary. Your brain's pattern recognition circuits are just too good. Psychologists have found that highly intelligent people tend to have hyperactive prefrontal cortices, the part of the brain responsible for planning, decision-making, and working memory. It's like having a brain with turbo mode always on. When most people relax, their brains naturally downshift. But for the highly intelligent, that downshift doesn't come automatically. Thoughts keep looping. Mental what-ifs never stop. And it gets more interesting. High IQ individuals also have strong metacognition, which is your brain's ability to monitor its own thinking. You're aware that you should relax, but the very act of monitoring yourself creates another layer of mental activity. You're thinking about thinking, and that meta loop makes relaxation feel almost impossible. Add to this a natural tendency toward problem detection. Intelligent people notice patterns, inconsistencies, and risks that others don't. Even when you're trying to chill, your brain is scanning. What if this happens? Did I handle that correctly? Am I missing something important? This constant vigilance creates a kind of mental friction. You want rest, but your brain treats stillness as inefficiency. Every pause is a risk in a world you unconsciously analyze nonstop. But here's the thing. Struggling to relax isn't a flaw. It's a side effect of an adaptive, highly capable brain. Your mind is designed to predict, optimize, and explore far beyond what the average person can handle. Yet there is a way to give your brain a true break, and it starts with intentional boundary settings. Instead of fighting your overactive mind, guide it. Assign dedicated periods for problem-solving, creativity, and reflection, and then create separate periods for true rest. During rest, treat it as a task. Notice when your thoughts wander and gently return to the present. This practice is backed by research in neuroscience and mindfulness. Even high-functioning brains can learn to downshift if rest is framed as structured activity rather than passive indulgence. Another tool is physical anchoring. Movement, deep breathing, or engaging the senses can redirect your high-processing brain away from endless loops. Walks, tactile hobbies, or slow-paced exercises are especially effective because they create a physical rhythm for your mind to follow. And here's the subtle reframe that changes everything. Your brain isn't broken for overthinking. It's powerful. It's vigilant. It's scanning, detecting, and predicting. Relaxation isn't about shutting it off. It's about showing your brain that rest is a productive state. When you do this, you don't lose your edge. You maintain it sustainably. So the next time you struggle to relax, remind yourself, your restless mind is a sign of intelligence, not weakness. You just need the right tools to harness it: structured breaks, sensory engagement, and mindful redirection. And when you do, you don't just rest. You recharge a high-functioning brain that's capable of extraordinary things. If this resonates, drop a light bulb in the comments to show you're learning to work with your brain instead of against it. And subscribe if you want more research-backed strategies to live smarter, calmer, and more effectively.